Welcome back to our channel. I'm Lulu.
I'm Pam.
For all the newcomers, hello.
Hi, thanks for
This
watching.
is the weekly mint.
Okay, so this episode requires a little backstory. But myself and Lulu actually met about a year ago at a friend's brunch.
Wow, it's been a year.
It has been a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we met at a friend's brunch about a year ago, and we instantly hit it off. It was love at first sight.
It really was.
So we started talking about everything, like just things that we like to do, and like art and all that cheesy stuff. But what I noticed about her was her confidence. She was a very confident person, and I remember having this conversation a year on.
A few months down the line.
No, but what do people say? Is it a year on or a year later?
A year
later. Anyway, point is, we had this conversation again, and we decided to do an episode on confidence.
Yeah, which is funny that you say that, because I feel like I never really acknowledged my confidence until people started telling me I'm one of like their more confident friends. Even up to this day, I'm like, what are you talking about? But I guess I'm that person. So thank you for saying that, Pam. And so yeah, when we started this channel, our initial thought was not to only make it about physical stuff. We also wanted to just work on more, life things, and just have a few like more serious talks and not like goofing around all the time. Although we do love to goof around all the time.
For sure.
But yeah, so this video is basically going to be Pam and I answering a few questions on confidence and just sharing a few thoughts on that. And so if anybody has any stories they'd like to share about how they got their confidence, or maybe needs a few tips and tricks, even on a personal level, please do comment down below or shoot us an email and we'll reply with all the tools that we might have in our back pocket. So yeah, here it goes.
So, what does it mean to be confident?
I would say confidence for me is being able to find internal affirmation as opposed to external affirmation, but also finding the balance in between the external as well, but being able to just be who you are based off of the person that you are as opposed to what other people think.
My definition of confidence is being comfortable in your being, and what that entails is, personally, I had to seek within to find value in who I am. So looking at my thoughts, what I think about, what I see, and where I look at things from,
and pretty much just believing in yourself.
So I remember having a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about confidence. And I wasn't feeling very well about myself at that time, but her advice was, you are what you love, who you love, what you see, and what you don't see. So I feel like confidence is really internal, and coming to terms with every aspect of your life and embracing your being.
And how does confidence tie into humility?
I think confidence ties into humility in the sense that as a person, even in your own confidence, you shouldn't discount the people around you.
I think confidence can be mistook for a negative thing sometimes, but if you're really comfortable with who you are, there's really no need to prove yourself to anybody.
You shouldn't discount other people's inputs, because just because you're a confident person doesn't mean the external no longer matters.
And when you seek to prove yourself, you start belittling people around you. So being confident is knowing that you don't need affirmation from other people. You can be yourself.
Acknowledging that you're not above anybody else in your confidence.
A few public figures that inspire confidence.
Okay. As cheesy as it sounds, I think the former FLOTUS, Michelle Obama, looking at how confident she was, she set the tone for a lot of Black women, and I thought she was very empowering in saying, hey, you can do it all. You can be smart, you can have an education, or you can do it all and look good at the same time, because I think she's just such a beautiful person. So I think she's really a trendsetter for a lot of young girls and young women, and I guess older women alike.
I'll start with Janae Monáe, because just as a woman who has brought herself up from almost nothing, she has worked to get to where she is, and even now that she's at a place of such success, she holds herself in a way that shows that she's where she is and she belongs there, but at the same time still keeps that sense of humility, but is still comfortable at where she's come because she's worked hard to be there. She carries her success in such a confident way that it's admirable.
And the second person is Gina Rodriguez. So she's in Jane the Virgin, and that's the first time I've seen her as an actress, but she's so phenomenal. She is a curvy woman, and she's just so confident. She's beautiful. She embraces her uniqueness, and just following her on social media as well is a lot of fun.
Another person who represents confidence for me is Solange Knowles. I think this is more because I know the feeling of like being underneath someone's shadow, and she's done that so artfully to get out of her sister's shadow and to be her own person, and that takes a lot of confidence.
The third person is an African author that I really admire. Her name is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie.
And lastly, it has to be Chimamanda Adichie.
And I remember the first book I read that was written by her, Half of a Yellow Sun, and then I just started doing my research on her.
She's a woman who embodies so much confidence.
But she is just so confident. She's confident in her background, she's confident in her work, and
I am a person who believes in asking questions, in not conforming for the sake of conforming. I am deeply dissatisfied about so many things, about injustice, about the way the world works, and in some ways, my dissatisfaction drives my writing.
I guess when she talks about her story and how she found her calling in writing and just defying these social expectations and really following that narrow path that led her to so much what it seems like happiness and success.
You see, that quote on its own just embodies a person who carries so much confidence, because she's not conforming, but she's asking questions. Why are things the way that they are? And she still stands in her beliefs, but she's willing to learn. So that ties into what confidence and humility bring together as a pair, which I think is a combination of traits that every person should strive to have. So it's amazing that we kind of had like a few similar views on that.
We just watched each other's answers to the questions. We didn't plan it at all. It was super random. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and we also talked about inner affirmation, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think we both believe in. Yeah, we do believe this.
Yeah.
That it's you find your confidence from seeking affirmation from within and not outside. And I think we both reflected that. And one thing that stood out to me as well when I was watching Lulu's video was the whole idea of not overshadowing other people.
That's what you touched on, like bringing other people up as opposed to bringing them down with your confidence, which is a good note to take from when it comes to confidence.
Well, thanks for watching.
And see you guys next week on our next episode.
See you later. Bye.